Alrighty, I just wanted to do a little bit of an overview of week 4 to kind of walk you through it. Usually I would like to do kind of an overview of the week on Monday with you guys in class, and we're obviously not having in-person class, so this is the best I can do. So, you have been doing the paper packets for the NTI assignments. This is what they look like at this point. They have kind of evolved as I have learned with this. If not, this is no different, the paper packet isn't, than what you do on Google Classroom. The only difference is that I changed the format just a tiny bit to make it easier to print and have it as small as possible. I apologize if you got one of my initial paper packets. They felt like books. I was still learning how to print them correctly. So looking at week 4, this starts on April 13th and ends on April 17th, Monday through Friday. You've got rhythm of the day for each day, and then you've got 5 assignments throughout the week. Just looking at this, rhythm of the day, that's standard. One rhythm, you can write in the counts each day. Monday, healthy at home playlist. Tuesday, you've got a musictheory.net assignment. This is just like we've done before. The only difference is it's a different set of assignments. Wednesday, you've got an interval review. Go ahead and just take a second and brush up on the materials about intervals from the week before if you are having trouble with that. Thursday, dynamics. There will be a video lesson with this. If you've paid attention in band class like you're supposed to, you probably won't even need the video lesson about dynamics. If you're in 5th grade band, or maybe don't always stay right on top of it while I'm talking, then you might need that video lesson to help you with the assignment. This week, I did do something a little bit different. Friday is a catch-up day for you all. If you need to get caught up on assignments for my class or other classes throughout the week that you've fallen behind on, take Friday to get caught up. I know I'm not charging any sort of thing on late work. Some teachers are. That's really up to the teacher. But more than anything, you don't want to get behind because it piles on. Every week we're adding new work, and if you get behind, eventually you're going to get buried if you don't take some time to get caught up. That might mean you're working on Fridays a little bit longer than you want to sometimes, and it might mean that you're working on weekends. I know we're not in school, but you are still in school, and you might need that time to get caught up. If you are caught up, or you had one assignment that you really just didn't get or anything like that, for me, there is extra credit this week. Friday, if you are caught up, is a great time to do that extra credit. Otherwise, maybe you just need to do the extra credit at some point throughout the week, add a little extra time to replace that assignment that you really messed up on. Zoom this week, we will have office hours and everything. 9:30 a.m. we've got the morning check-in. If you have questions, if you have concerns, if you just need to say hi to another human being that doesn't live in the same house as you, check in there. 5th grade band will meet at 1 p.m. on Tuesday, 6th grade 2 p.m. on Wednesday, 7th grade at 1 p.m. on Thursday, and high school band at Friday at 1 p.m. If you're having trouble with any concepts or you need to go back and do other work, check out that YouTube channel of mine that has all of my video lessons on it, and also one embarrassing video from when I was I think in high school of my cat playing fetch. You can always email me, call me, what you need to do to get in touch. You may need to join the Remind groups, and these are only blacked out just because this is going on YouTube, and I don't need all of my personal information out for the world to see. Rhythm of the day, if you have the packets, they look like this. Otherwise, they're on the Google Classroom. There are 16th notes in it, and if you need help, I will have on that YouTube channel a video about 16th notes if you're having trouble with those, or if we haven't talked about those in class yet because you're in, say, 5th grade band. Monday, you're picking out 5 songs. This is your Healthy at Home soundtrack. Coming up with some songs, we're making a playlist, and that'll later get compiled into class playlists that I'll put up for you all. So that'll be pretty cool, actually. Tuesday, same deal as last time we did a musictheory.net assignment. There's this big long URL. It sounds scary, but it takes you to a specific exercise. Please be careful typing that in if you're doing this from the paper packet and not actually clicking on the link on Google Classroom. Then you write out your code. It always starts with A and ends with a Z. Make sure when you sign for your code, you put first name, last initial. So for me being Jordan Bogus, I would put Jordan B for mine. Now, Wednesday, interval review. You're just identifying the intervals. Remember, start on the bottom, count it from the top. F, A, F, G, A. Oh, that's a third. And that's all you're doing. And look, you even have one of them already done for you and correct. So there's that. Thursday, dynamics. Talking about dynamics, the volume in music. That should be a pretty quick, easy thing. Some matching and all that. Friday, it's a catch-up day. Take Friday to just take a breath. Get caught up. And then, last but not least, the extra credit. If you have missed an assignment and you have a 0 on it because you missed it, as in it didn't get turned in at all, this will take place of that. If you have done all your assignments and maybe there's one with a lower than preferable grade, say you got a 20% on something and you just bombed it and you never went back and redid it because life is hectic and scary sometimes, or maybe you just forgot, that's fine. This extra credit will take the place of that as well. You're just writing in 4 measures of rhythm and you're writing the counts on it like this. So this is my example. You do not do the example as your work, but you will do this with the counts below it just like that for 4 whole measures. I would do it in 4/4. That's the easiest. And you'll just give me 4 measures. Write the counts in 1, 2, 3, 4, blah, 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 blah. And that will either replace a missing assignment or replace your lowest graded assignment. That's it for this week. It should be a pretty easy week. If you need help, please reach out and contact me. I promise I'm not just sleeping all day and night. I am here to help you all. If you have questions, I may not get back to you immediately because I am still a human doing other things like making sure my dogs don't chew up the couch and answering emails and such, but I will get back to you as soon as I can and get you help that you need. Thanks.